That last run, they'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Dorsett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Patriots take over. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Reload.
Here's Brady to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
9-20. Check it.
Check tight, check tight. Check tight. Check.
Hey, high 7.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Shadow.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. They'll give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Sony Michel, his first carry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the Briar Patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now Brady. under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Maliek Collins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Ozzie! Ozzie! 55! Go!
Let's go! Check 55 to Mike! Check 55 to Mike!
Sugar!
Get him! Check!
Shotgun now for Brady. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 49 yards on the ground.
First down, Cowboys.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now Elliott. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 27, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This is Elliott, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And Forbath will put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Hey, check it. Regular.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 52 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is now 10-3. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
There we go, kill.
51 to
26.
Prescott now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
26.
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Dorsett on the return. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Hey, Alabama. Bravo.
Mike 55. Watch the run.
Mike, 55. Sugar.
On first down, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Hey, goal 66. Smooth.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the slant. 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 54.
I got 66.
Hey, check 24.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, tight. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Goal 50.
54. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Watch the edge.
Alert.
Check three. Switch. Dash. Go.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
It's going to be a long...
From the gun, Brady. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Just like that. Check 31. Shit.
This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Sponge. No.
Sugar.
Operating from the gun. Brady. And he spins through. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
Jacket, reload! Hey, exit!
55 is mine, guy. 55.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Jacket!
Mike 55! Mike 55!
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big run that time by Elliott. 65 yards on the ground. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run forward with Pollard, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Shift, shift.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
When he hits.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Again, it's Michel. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
Check 52. Slam, slam, slam. Check 9. 72. Check 4.
Brady gives to Michel. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Hey, Charlie.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And he's got Sanu. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 3 quarters have come and gone, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Alabama, 380.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Grip.
Here I come again.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
You ain't checking.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Robert Quinn. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Austin. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. In fact, if anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, 26 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the 29, Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going.
Lucky. Shift. Watch the shift. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Hey, 66. Rip.
And they will run it with Michel. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check. Check hot, bro. Hot.
They get it to him running left. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Wide, 80.
54 Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. He's checking. Alert. He's checking. Crash. Whip.
72.
They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
That's a what? 53 at the mic. 53 at the mic. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run.
Slazzy. Go. Hey, check it.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. N'Keal Harry, 61 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And to the surprise of exactly nobody that watched this game, it was the 40-something-year-old Tom Brady.
Said if we're fortunate enough to be around, you might be saying, and to the surprise of no one, it was a 50-something-year-old Tom Brady who led his team to victory.
If he is still playing at 50, that's the greatest accomplishment in the history of sports.
I believe that if he decided to still play into his 50s, he would still be effective in the league.